So the PlayStation 5 showcase announcement and what's going on there, the new PlayStation Portable and updates on what's going on with that. Sony confirm big news when it comes to Sony first-party titles and their releases, and Sony is confirmed for an upcoming event. Those are the stories we're going to cover today, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. First, yes or no, do you own a PlayStation Portal or not? We're going to be talking about Sony's potential next handheld that's actually a handheld console. But before then, who has a Portal in our community? So comment below, yes or no, if you have a PlayStation Portal or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony's confirmed for an upcoming event. So this is a quick story that I didn't get a chance to include on Friday's episode, but for those that don't know, Sony has been confirmed to be at this year's Summer Games Fest. I've had some people ask me, what could Sony reveal at Summer Games Fest this year? Last year, they had the release date for Spider-Man 2 revealed then, Twisted Metal, the TV show, got a new trailer, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth got a trailer with an early 2024 release. Also to mention that last year, we did have a PlayStation showcase as well in May. Not a good one, but it was there. Hopefully this time we get a great showcase and little trickles of extra information at Summer Games Fest, which goes live again on June 7th, 2 p.m. Pacific or PT and 5 p.m. ET on YouTube. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that subscribe button and join our growing community on our way to 150,000 subscribers. Now, diving into the second story of the video, the PlayStation Showcase announcement. So, I've had people ask, when is the next PlayStation Showcase supposed to be announced? And throughout this month, I've given my thoughts on it potentially being at the end of the month, and it looks like that might be the case. I want to stress the word might, because Sony could change things whenever they feel like. Jeff Grubb is the original source of this rumor about a showcase happening this month from PlayStation. I looked at what Sony did last year, and I assumed they'd do the same thing this year, and if they do the same thing this year, they're probably going to have the showcase at the tail end of the month. If the showcase is happening next week, unless, Sony decides to delay it or do something else, it should be announced this week on the 22nd or 23rd. If we don't get an announcement then I'm going to assume Sony is going to hold everything until September for the PlayStation 5 Pro event. Hopefully they split it off and we get some good stuff earlier on in the year this month. But you guys let me know if you think the showcase will be announced this week or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
Raise the launch of a new division of the legendary company, searching for the most connecting thread that emphasizes the brand spirit.
Now, diving into the third story of the video, Sony confirms big news. Reading from Push Square, Sony's focusing on expanding its PlayStation 5 installed base, the enhancement of first-party software and PC deployment, and giving players richer gaming experiences as part of a 3-year plan detailed in its latest financial results. The midterm focus was quickly covered during the earnings call, revealing that Sony is preparing a significant first-party lineup once the current drought is over. While new IPs like Concord and the rumored Astrobot game are being prepared for 2024, Sony has already confirmed no big budget sequels will launch for PlayStation 5 before March of next year, at which point it's assumed these enhanced and richer gaming experiences will arrive. PlayStation fans will be looking out for further single-player epics like the Ghost of Tsushima sequel and new titles from Naughty Dog and Sony Santa Monica, for example. So this is one of the exciting pieces of news we got from the Sony financial call that I didn't get a chance to cover on the channel, which is that Sony is planning to do what they basically did with the PlayStation 4's life cycle, the end of that life cycle. With the PlayStation 5 nearing its end potentially in 2027, Sony is going to start releasing big hitters like they did with the PlayStation 4, where the PlayStation 4 had titles like Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted Lost Legacy, GT Sport, Wipeout, Omega Collection in 2017, 2017. In 2018, they had titles like God of War, Spider-Man, Shadow of the Colossus, Detroit Become Human. 2019 brought Days Gone, Death Stranding, Blood and Truth, Medieval Remake, Concrete Genie, and of course in 2020 we got titles like The Last of Us Part 2, Ghost of Tsushima, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Neo 2, and Dreams. Sony was on a binge of releasing titles in the latter half of the PlayStation 4 console cycle, and it looks like they want to repeat that with the PlayStation 5 to give no room of doubt as to which console you should get next generation. And now diving into the final story of the video, a new PlayStation Portable is in the works. An update on this story. Reading from PlayStation Lifestyle, the latest report comes from Russian journalist Antov Logvinov, hopefully I said that correctly, via Reset Era, who first leaked Death Stranding and Horizon Zero Dawn PC ports prior to their announcements. He claimed that a PSP/PS Vita style PlayStation handheld is in the works and it'll supposedly support PlayStation 4 games at launch. Logvinov claims that the PSP-like handheld will support PS4 games at launch. He also likened the device to a Steam Deck, which somewhat aligns with what Moore's Law is Dead said back in February. So the rumors adding up right now for this potential handheld coming around the PlayStation 6 timeframe is that it'll be able to play all PlayStation 4 games and some PlayStation 5 titles that get a Pro-like patch. So something like the Steam Deck patches to play those PlayStation games on the Steam Deck, or any other game really, to get those games properly running on the Steam Deck. For PlayStation 5 games, it seems like this new handheld will need to get a patch like that, but all PS4 games should basically work on the handheld is what I'm hearing. We also recently saw job listings in Japan about Sony trying to get people to assist them with getting their games working on different architectures, which has led people to believe that this could be for the new PlayStation Portable, maybe using ARM architecture. The PlayStation 5 currently uses x86 architecture. Either way, this is exciting because it sounds like Sony might actually be pushing for this handheld and will definitely be following updates on this as it progresses throughout the years. It seems like it might be out in the next 2 to 3 years, so I'm excited to see what we get. And of course, subscribe for future updates if you want to keep up with the PlayStation Portable situation. But you guys let me know if you want a PlayStation handheld or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "We are very ready." Obviously here I'm referring to the PlayStation Showcase. I hope it gets announced this week and we get that summer hype going leading up to the PlayStation 5 Pro launch. If you're excited for the potential announcement for the next PlayStation Showcase, destroy the comment section with "We are very ready," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.
Console quality gaming on the go, thanks to strong titles like Uncharted, Golden Abyss, and Gravity Rush, and reach new audiences along the way.